Everyone, looking right upon our skies today. Well, folks, this here kind of looks like the anvil. But as you can see right there, look at that, right there. See there? It's rounded right there. But we're looking to the east, southeast, I guess. Look at the detail in here. Look at that. That's kind of looks like a hail core. You know what I mean? How you get like those here, right there, kind of like how they hang down. That's what it looks like to me. Look at the detail here, though. Look at there. Jeez, folks, I tell you, this Nibiru Planet X, it's dominating our skies. Look at there. That's the south. Ooh, look here, right there. Look at that. And well, look at dark spots. One there, one there. And well, folks, thank God the funerals are over. I'm telling you. And well, some people asked, why wasn't you know, my dad had a 21 gun salute. People ask, well, isn't military funeral service free? Yes, but once the person gets to the military cemetery, then it's free. But the body has to be embalmed because it's being transported, and that alone is $2,000 right there. You know, just embalming is $2,000, and then it's transportation, you know, transporting, and then you got refrigeration. Refrigeration was $195. You believe that? Man, I seen that. I was like, you got to be kidding me! $195. Seriously? But oh well. I mean, what else? I couldn't do nothing about it, so, you know. And we sold our van. We had a minivan. We sold it. You know, without selling that, the funeral would not have happened. It would not have happened at all. You know, and I wasn't about to let my parents, neither one of them, be cremated. So, you know, one of my brothers had told me that I should cremate. You know, actually, the same brother said I should cremate both of them. You know, first mom, then dad. And I was like, no. And with dad, well, he goes, because I told him, I was like, in my mind, cremation is not an option, brother. And he actually told me, he goes, well, then pay for it yourself. What? 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 I don't know. Use it. All right. Go ahead, yeah, go ahead and use it. Anyway, he's like, well, you're putting all of us siblings on a bind. How's it a bind? I mean, it's not like I told our parents, you go ahead and die now. You know what I mean? So, ended up having to pay for it ourselves. I had some help from a sister of mine, but that was it. Look at here. How that's going up. You see there? And look there. So, you see, folks, that is why, I mean, it's not free. By all means, I wish it would have been. You know, because now here we are with 4 grandkids we've had for over 2 years, and all we got is a pickup truck. It's like, really? Should have sold the pickup truck, but we just got the pickup truck. You know, because I had a Lincoln, and I sold the Lincoln in order to get the pickup truck. The Lincoln had a water pump going out, and that's a $3,000 job by itself. Looky here. Whoa. Look at that. Look at how the fingers are going up now. See that? And then we got this here. Let's darken this up a little bit, see what it looks like. Ooh, wow. Look at that. So, but anyway, folks, worst case scenario for my grandson's birthday is we don't have anything really to get him, which we don't. You know, took everything we had plus some just to do the funerals. So I'm gonna put a PayPal link in the description, or I'm gonna pin it to a comment in the comment section. I hate doing it, I really do. Honest to God, I really do. But if any of you want to, you know, donate even the slightest, I mean, it would help his birthday. You know what I mean? Don't, you know, if you can't, don't. That's fine too. I know how hard it is. Believe me, I do. Ooh, look at the blue clouds here. Look at this. Look at that. Wow. That is awesome. I wonder if I can go across the road and get a little bit better. I'll zoom back out here in a minute, folks. I wonder if I can get this better over. Yeah. There we go. Right there. Zoom out a little bit. Look at that. Wow. That's awesome, ain't it? Look at this. Tell you what, God is a true artist, I tell you. He really is. That looks weird, folks. Especially that right there. Let's darken this up a little bit more and see what happens. Okay, let's brighten it up. Okay. There, we'll do the video about right there. Make it look good. There we go. Let's look at the detail back there in the southeast. Whoa. But seriously, folks, I'll tell you, you know, I didn't get to grieve when my mom died because there was things going on. You know, let some people stay at my house, and wow. The dude laid in the bed. The dude laid in the bedroom for 8 days straight. You know, it's like 2 days after Mom died, the girl's husband stayed in the bedroom for 8 days straight. And so wouldn't help out. You know, wouldn't do a dang thing. Dude even slapped his wife, so his wife told him to leave. And then she left a few weeks later. So, you know, all this went on during 2 days after my mom died. I'm like, seriously, you guys are going to do this? Seriously? Show some respect, why don't you? This here looks really cool. I mean, that is just too cool looking. Look at that. Look how the V goes like that. See it? That's kind of ironic. There's a face right there, you see it? Mouth, nose, eyes. That's weird looking. Looking out of there like, I see you. Okay, let's go back to the east, folks. Stay with, well, I'll keep it running. Ooh, look on the basketball hoop. You can see the red from the west. See right there's a basketball hoop right there. Look at that. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Okay, now we're going back to the east. Oh my goodness, look how red that is. Yeah. That's what I like to get. Love recording when it's red out like this. I honestly do. That's about the only time I like to record is when it's red. Look at that. Doesn't that kind of remind you of the way it's shaped and how long it is? Of the that asteroid shaped like a cigar? I forget what it's called. Oh heck, I can't think of it. Look at that dark spot right there. A little bit darker right there than anywhere else. Or is it just me? I mean, I don't have my glasses on, so. You know, never thought I'd wear glasses, and I'll be darned if the first time I get glasses, I'll be darned if it ain't bifocals. But hey, bifocals ain't bad. I mean, you know, my very first pair of glasses is bifocals, but they're not half bad if you get the no-line bifocals. Excuse me, because I got mine at Walmart, and I paid out of pocket for them. I mean, it was only 168 bucks. You know, so, but it's worth it to get the no-line bifocals. It really is. So, look, you can see where Skippy went through right there. You know, there's a system trail there, and that is Skippy. Skippy is what I call the chemtrail planes. I call them Skippy good for nothing, because they skip across the sky and they're good for nothing. Except poison, dropping poison on all of us. Ooh, my goodness. Except dropping poison on all of us. Look at here. Wow. It's getting really red, folks. Jeez. I don't think it was like that a minute ago, was it? I know it wasn't in the west. Well, it was in the north, but the north, it toned down now. Look at the detail in this, folks. This right here looks twisted. See, it starts twisting about right there. Look at that. See there? See how cool that looks? That is just cool looking. Then we got over in the west. Jeez, oh, that is beautiful, ain't it? Wow. Then we got the south, of course. You know, I think all the red that we see like that, let's see, in the past 5 years, I have seen right in from here over to here, I have seen like 3 or 4 base clouds. You know, the base clouds, it's like the main characteristic cloud of the object. And I have seen base clouds from the purple planet. I have seen base clouds of Nibiru itself. I think a green planet, or I think it's Saturn. Yeah, that's another red object. But right there is where I seen the base cloud for that. And then over here, I seen the base cloud for the purple planet. And then I seen an actual red planet over there. You know, it wasn't a glow in the sky. It was not a glow. It was a round red object with a smaller black one in front of it back in November of 2017. So, I wanted to ride in the wheelie this time. Nope. He might though. Look, object there. There he goes. Yep, riding wheelies. Tell you what, that dude, he can ride, I'm telling you. He does all the time. I mean, he'll go till you can't see him no more, riding wheelie. Look how that's rounded, folks. Look how that's rounded, and then it goes down this way and then that way. You see what I'm saying? Look at that. I'd almost say that is an object. We can't see it. It's not in the clouds, of course, but it's taking shape of the object. You know, like here's the object, and then its tail. See? See, that's almost looks like a comet. You know, because asteroids, they set in stuff like that. You know, they cause stuff that, and they cause that, but that, I'd say, is a comet. So, and then look at the wispy back in there. Here, watch this. See there, look at that. Isn't that something? Sorry, I'm moving. I got it almost zoomed completely in. There we go. Isn't that weird? But folks, you know, you got to put God first. You know, let Jesus in your life. and let him take over. Sure, life, it will not get easier when you accept Christ. Believe me, it won't. In fact, it will seem like it's getting harder, because it is, and it will. Why? Because now you're trying to do right. You know, we live our lives living in sin, committing sin. Don't give it a second thought. But when we try to stop living that way, things becomes harder because we're trying to do what's right. You know, it's like a lie. A lie is easier to believe than the truth. And then some people, they just go on continuously believing lies, even though you're speaking truth. Some people you can never prove the truth to. But the truth will hit them one day. Be like, wow, you know, that person was being truthful the whole time, and, you know, I was wrong. You know, and, you know, I'm guilty of that too. I've heard people say things, and I swore up and down they was lying, but they wasn't. They was telling the truth. You know, so we can easily stereotype or judge people. You know, so, you know, we kind of want to stay away from doing stuff like that. You know, let God judge them, heck. You know, I don't judge anybody. You know, in fact, since I got saved, I love everyone. And I went from hating, I mean, just almost everyone, to loving everybody overnight. And it happened overnight, literally overnight. Some things happened and I couldn't fight it. And I knew Jesus was the only way. Look, now the object is kind of showing up, now that it's getting a little bit darker. So, there, you can still see the dark circle right there. See it? Take a screenshot even and look at it. So, but it is getting dark, folks. That it is. Darkness on the land now. So, you know, accept Jesus. You know, try your best to do what's right and correct your wrongs. You know, don't be afraid to ask forgiveness from people you wronged. You know, I mean, I do. Matter of fact, I still see people that I went to school with. You know, I'm 50 years old. And when I see them, and, you know, because I remember what I did when I was a kid in school to people. You know, so, and I apologized to them and I asked them to forgive me. And then they're like, that's water under the bridge. I forgave you a long time ago. And I was like, well, thank you. I appreciate it. You know, then we talked for a few minutes and they're like, you've changed. I was like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? They go, no, it's for the better. They go, you've changed a lot. You know, so, but you know, bottom line is when you try to do what's right, it is hard to do. You know, and so, well, that's what we must do. You know, if we want to make it to heaven, we've got to put away the old person. So, you know, that old person is willing to come back anytime, but it's up to us to let that old person out, you know, within us. So, but, you know, that's why I always put in my videos, you know, in the comments, stay safe, stay vigilant. I do that for a reason. So, you know, so look up the word steadfast. That's how we're supposed to be. So, but anyway, folks, I do thank you for watching Nibiru Planet X Update today. I'm Roger Paul, and I'm in South and Southern Ohio, and until next time, God bless you, everybody, and thanks for watching Planet X Nibiru Update today. God bless you, everybody.